Hey, Sabers! Welcome back. Hope you had a good week. So, I switched up my skin just a tad bit. Nothing too crazy. Obviously, it's just the half Enderman face, as you can tell, and the outfit's new. I liked the other Enderman suit skin a lot, but I like this one because I can customize it a little more with, the character customization and stuff, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, that's kind of this. I might, who knows, switch it up with some t-shirts, or there was a tuxedo outfit, which was pretty cool, so I might look into that a little bit more. But yeah, so there's that. But I want to give you a little update from what I've been doing throughout the week, and then obviously we've got some big plans for today. Super excited for some adventures. So first things down here, we got some iron golems spawning in. Yeah, that means I just have a village down here, I guess, essentially, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I think it's just because of the beds, the villagers' beds back and behind them. But, I don't really mind having the iron golems here. It's just extra protection, so they can stay. Yeah. Hello, friend. And that nitwit in the back, his name's Barry. He's my friend. Yeah, he just kind of hangs out with us. But this is what I did in the back. I just added on a couple more villagers, mostly librarians, just because I wanted some more books for my armor. Like this one, Aqua Affinity, Unbreaking 3, that's obviously for all my tools. Efficiency 5, all my tools. Wow, a lot of these. Silk Touch. Okay, none of those were like specifically for armor. But I was focused on my armor. As you can tell, like this one right here, my diamond chestplate is like perfect. Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending 1. And now my helmet is as well. Unbreaking 3, Mending 1, Aqua Affinity, and Protection 4. I don't think there's anything else. Respiration, maybe? I might not have that, but anyway. So I just wanted to get some more books. This one is not as cheap as I would like it to be, but this one's for like feather falling for my boots. This villager right here, protection 4. There you go, and then fortune 3. So I did get some for my tools and stuff as well, just like other axes or pickaxes. I did get a silk touch finally. I guess the fortune 3 I already had it, but yeah. So I kind of worked on that a little bit, just kind of stretched it out. I obviously haven't finished the decorating again because that's sometimes the worst part of it all, but oh well, c'est la vie. And then over here I have been transferring stuff over into my storage. I've set up some more kind of units, just organized where I want stuff. You can have some plants in there, woods in there, various stones and things in there, dirt in there, deep what is it called, deep slate, cobblestone, random mob, loot, carrots, well, food in general, but I'm actually going to take some of these with me. Kind of want a golden apple. I bought some pumpkin pie just from one of the farmers just because I thought it was cool. So that's why I have that, and I'm not using carrots like I normally do. I'll grab 2 random tools, various things to help me out, an iron chest, things like that. What is this book here? Curse of Binding. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. I still need to move my stuff from the shack, but it's getting better for sure, But today, oh, I do have a book. Look at that. I wanted to go on an adventure with you all, and it has to do with this right here. Woodland Mansion. I have no idea where that is. And I've tried one of these out like on a creative world just to see how far they could spawn, and it was very, very far. The Woodland Mansion was very far from where I had opened the map, so that's might be an issue, but I want to throw some stuff together, just kind of prep and pack, and we'll probably go ride my horse over there as well. But yeah, that's kind of the plan, at least to start for today. We're going to go raid a Woodland Mansion, get all the loot there, all the emeralds, all the, hopefully, totems of undying. And hopefully we don't die in the process, because that would be fantastic, magnifique. So yeah, we'll see you then. I finally made it onto the map. Took me like a half hour traveling was a long ways away. There it is. You can see it right up there. This should be exciting. I hope there's good loot. I'm hoping that was worth the travel time because it was kind of a pain. It's kind of a pain moving my horse back and forth from the boat, things like that. But it was fun to drive around on the ice. But yeah, I don't want to bore you with me running through the forest. Here we are. Okay, let's take a look. I don't necessarily want to go through the front door just because it's the front door and this is not a house I want to be just waltzing into, I guess. Well, I don't want to waltz into many houses, but this one especially. Okay, officially here. Spawn is set. There's some purple carpet in there. Might have to go grab that. And I saw... Ooh. Okay, I don't want him to send his Vex after me, though. Oops. Yeah, you can just ignore that. I got an achievement for finding the thing from the map. So that's kind of cool. Okay, look, I got my bow. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Hey, hey, hey. How you doing, fella? Oh, there he is. How many hits does it take? 3, it looked like. 1, 2, something like that. Oh no! Oh, I hate those guys. Little Vex. They do a lot of damage too. Man, I'm impressed. Okay, we'll block this up. Whoa. Okay, good. Okay. Sadly, only our first chest, but it is a chest nonetheless. Some lead in it. That's cool. Name tag. It's nice. Yeah, not great. Kind of a bummer, but that's okay. We'll break that down and keep going. Hey. Boink. Come get me. Dooey. And there's our second chest. Paling 2. Okay, we'll take it. There you go. We finally arrived at the front door, which means we are on the last, what is this called? Not stage. Floor? There you go. The bottom floor. And then we will be out of here. Oh man, finally. Lots of XP, which is nice because I lost all mine. Well, this cell is nice. Look, it's got 2 beds and a table, place to sit, even some redstone on the floor. I suppose you could lock yourself in. It's kind of a weird design, but okay. Oh man, apparently the bottom floor is definitely their prison. Oh, they have alleys in here. I didn't know that. Oh, there are lots. Oh, I really did not know that. Oh man. Okay, let's see here. What do I have? I have lots of totems of undying. I don't know if I want them holding on to all my totems though. Maybe they can hold on to some string. Okay. You're free, sir. There's string for you. And then I didn't bring my pickaxe. Can they fit through those doors okay? I hope so. We'll find out. There you are, little buddy. 2 of them. I don't know if they ever sleep on the beds, but it's nice of them to put the mats up for them anyway. Wow, there are tons of them. I'm definitely going to have to find a spot to put all these guys rather than just tie them to a rope. Okay, I just need to find my way back to this. Oh, there's more in here too? Oh, that's so sad. They just have this whole, like, I don't know if you can call it a herd. Oh, hang on. Hold tight. What do we got in here? The spider. Apparently they're locking up. Okay, so we got 1. Wait, 1. Where is it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13. Okay, so 13. Okay, let's. Oh man, there's so many of them. I hope that's 13. I don't know if I want to try to count them because they'll fly around. I just would feel so bad if one of them got left behind. Okay, that is everybody. All right, come on, everybody. Charge. That's awesome. Well, yeah. I think we're going to get a good night's rest on top of this roof in this makeshift bed. And then we'll get all of our stuff cleaned up and we'll be on our way. Look who finally made it back home. That took me ages to get them back. Because I had to go slow enough that they could still follow me. Yeah, all these little guys, they're so cute. Look at how happy they are. Little totems of undying. They did help me out, carry a bunch of, non-stackable stuff like the totems and the discs and things. That was great, but yeah, it took me forever, like hours. And I'm looking for the coordinates, so I don't know exactly which direction I'm supposed to be going because I don't have like a map. Well, it happened a couple times. I'd be like walking along, and then I'd look over and see the coordinates up in the top left of my screen. You can kind of see it. And I would be going the wrong direction. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I had to flip around and go for like another half hour, but we are finally back. All of us are back. I think there are 14 now. I released the one here. He's up with the crowd. I'm thinking of making a little tower thing for them so they can have a spot to go hang out and fly around and not just be tied to a fence post. That should be kind of cool. I really have no idea what an Allays habitat looks like. Maybe they do just like cages. Maybe that's just where they hang out all day. Is they just hang out in cages or prison cells. Maybe they're actually really comfortable there. I don't know, but maybe. Hopefully we'll try to give them something a little different. Again, I do think maybe about a tower of some sort. I'm not sure where I want to put it. We'll see. I don't know if I've explained this a whole lot yet, but this mountain here with obviously my boat, my soon to be worked on boat. I say soon. We'll see when that happens. Yeah, so you'll be able to see that from this mountainside right here. This little pocket is. I was just working on the villager trading hall down here, but then I changed my mind. So there's a giant pit, but I'm sure I'll use that eventually because I actually want to terraform this whole mountain and kind of turn it into like a castle. I want to continue the whole like spruce deep slate cobblestone idea throughout the entire castle. Like I want it to wrap down the hill and out. We're going to have some docks going out into the water, and that's kind of, it's going to fit in with the boat a little more, or the boat's going to fit in with the castle. So it's going to look really cool. I'm excited for it. I don't have like tons and tons of resources for one, but plans for two. I just know that I want it to kind of wrap down. The way I've been working on some designs for like a great hall sort of thing, just like a big, I don't know, I don't want to say cavernous for a room, but maybe cavernous, big room with like a chandelier in it or something, a carpet that kind of comes off of the trading hall and stuff, because as you may remember, where my current library is, in between the storage room and my villager trading hall. There, I'll just wander down really quick and show you. So my library is right here in the middle, and I want to punch this wall out right here and take it all the way to the end. So you can see it's not super deep, like the mountain isn't too big, but I want to take it out here, and I want this to kind of be the Great Hall. I'm not totally sure what you would call it, but just kind of like a big room that has lots of windows facing out that direction, so we can see out over the ocean and see my boat. Sadly, we don't get the sunrise because it's over that direction, but I'm sure I'll make some room that faces that way or the other way. Maybe like a throne room over there. That could be kind of cool. I will eventually have to clear out. I hope no allies got underneath here. I will eventually have to clear out the village buildings as well, which is kind of sad, but not that there's any villagers living in them anyway, because I've got them all down in little pits in the floor. So yeah, they aren't using these buildings anyway, and I can harvest it for the resources and things like that. But that's kind of the general plan. So going forward from here, I'm going to go collect some resources because we need to find a spot to put these guys. And so I want to build just like a little tower, a little turret building that they can kind of fit into. My inspiration is from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone if you're from the UK. In the scene where they're trying to get the Sorcerer's Stone at the very end. I hope you haven't seen it. If you have, maybe skip ahead a couple seconds so I don't spoil it. But if you haven't seen it, you really should go see it. Come on, it's been out for like, I don't know, 20 years now. Really good movie. But there's a scene where Harry has to get a key, a specific key from amongst a whole bunch of floating keys. They all have wings and they're kind of just flying around in this like big cylindrical room. It's just like a tower. And so that was kind of the effect that I wanted to create. I wanted a whole bunch of little allays floating around in this kind of big tower. And then you kind of have to like, I don't know, not fly because we don't have brooms, but there will be some ladders and stuff to get up there. So you can give an allay something and he or she, it will follow you out. But that's kind of the idea. So I'm going to go collect some resources there, make sure my inventory is all sorted out. I also wanted to work on my armor a little bit more, get that all maxed out, like my helmet and my chest plate. So I'll do that and we'll check up in a minute. Okay, so a little bit of a change of plans, as usual. I guess that's becoming sort of a household term in this channel, I guess. Another Audible. This should be sponsored by Audible. There you go. This is the series for Audibles. We're just going with the flow, right? But this little cave entrance thing down here, this is something I made. It was totally artificial, but it was originally meant for my villager trading hall. I had a big plan for I don't know, some crazy temple thing, but it was just too big, and that's what I decided to switch to the current hall that I have. But you might be able to hear it. What's going on in there? I found a spot to put my Allays. I don't have any cobblestone in my inventory. You just got to be very quick because they fly straight for that door when they see it opened. Okay, we're good. But look at all of them in here. They look so happy. It's so cool. So this room used to... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Here's a carrot. I don't know if you can ever heal Allays. I hope they just heal by themselves. Okay, I'll stop punching my fist. But this room right here used to be just kind of a big block, just because I was clearing out some space for the villagers. I shaped it up a little bit to kind of give it a more natural feel, and part of me wants to even punch out this wall a little further and just kind of stretch it back to make it a little bit longer. But what I want to do with the Allays is I want to give them a cave to live in. Again, I don't know what the natural habitat of an Allay lives or looks like, but I figured with the new Caves and Cliffs update, we can kind of decorate their cave a little bit more. Kind of the idea is I want to have like a little waterfall on this side with some water coming over this direction. I want to have some life down in there. I found some axolotls in the down in a lush cave, so we'll definitely get those guys in here as well. Maybe some fish, but I think axolotls eat fish, so I don't know if that would last very long. But definitely some axolotls, maybe some frogs as well. Some colorful frogs would be kind of cool. And then yeah, I want to have a whole bunch of amethyst rocks and stones kind of around. I think it'll pair really well with the alliums and things that I have here, along with the spore blossoms and the azaleas, just to give it kind of that purple and pink bright effect, along with the bright blue of the Allays, which I think it will look really, really good. I've never really worked with moss before, though, so I'm not sure how it works. I know you can use bone meal on it, I think, and it will spread to the surrounding stone, but I'm not super sure. So I'm gonna go grab some bone meal and we'll take a look. Okay, perfect. So I've got some bone meal. I also brought along some lead because, again, it's kind of terrifying to work with these guys. Because the problem I was running into when I was building the tower that I was talking to you about before is that they would all just, first off, they wouldn't even make it like halfway up the tower. They would just sit around the bottom half, so it didn't get anywhere near the effect that I wanted. But then they would just float towards the door. Whenever I opened up the door, they would all just zoom right here, so I couldn't get out or get in without just letting them all go. So I think this is a little bit better because it gives them a little bit more space to kind of roam around naturally. They don't need necessarily some height, they just more need the depth to get away from the door so I can come in or out safely. But we've also got some lead here as well. I realized that I didn't have any amethyst crystals. Maybe there's some in this chest. I could have sworn I mined some, but we'll have to go get some at some point. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. So let me walk you through again. So we're gonna do just like big amethyst crystals around everywhere with I need to grab the little spiky bits that go on top. I don't really know what they're called, but something like this effect to just add some color to the whole thing. We're gonna have a couple of them up in the ceiling, down on the floors, different things like that. But I also wanted to try, let's see, with these moss blocks. So we kind of an experiment together. So let's see if I do this and then moss there, add some bone meal. That looks really good. I like that already. Yeah, that looks perfect. I guess it gives me flowering azaleas. That might be a few too many. Maybe I'll get rid of some of those. I definitely do want the plants and stuff. I think that will look really cool. Let's put in some axolotls. Let's get our water in. So we've got our 2 buckets here. Put one there and one there. I got 2 colors that I like a lot. The little gold one is super cute. He's a little baby axolotl, and then the pink one. I really like the pink one too. You know, I am loving this already. It adds so much life to the whole thing. I want to do maybe like a little wooden bridge across the little river too. But it looks so good. I just love the greens and the grays together and the pinks and purples. I think it looks awesome. Obviously, I want to go through and do a little bit of texturing and stuff. Man, there are so many azalea flowers, which I'm okay with. I like the azalea flowers, but I don't need 15 billion of them. I already collected like a stack. So, oh yes, that's right. Hang on. We definitely need some of these spore blossoms, because these are, one, they look really, really cool, but 2, they'll give off that particle effect, which is exactly what I want here. You can see it a little bit kind of floating around sometimes. Yeah, those little spores that'll fall down. Looks super cool. I hope it's not poisonous. No, I was gonna say I hope it's not poisonous for the axolotls, but I guess they live in these sorts of environments, so they should be fine. And maybe we'll put another one right over there, just because it looks so cool. Look at that. Maybe, hang on, I got an idea. Maybe we'll do drip leaf here, right? Do you have to place it on grass? Okay, perfect. There you go. That worked. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That way you have like a little way to jump across. You just won't be able to go back over for a second. Oh, it does just fall. Interesting. I have to wait. That is a really cool mechanic. That'd be really fun for parkour and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of the beginnings of the Allay cave. And maybe just kind of in way of story, I'll explain just a tad bit of what I've got in mind here. Is that, so this castle coming down the side of the mountain here, when the kingdom or the workers or whatever were excavating out this castle, they happened upon this cave of Allays. The Allays were kind of just hanging out in there, and they wanted to kind of commemorate the Allays because the Allays helped out so much with building the castle. So I want to actually build a courtyard somewhere out here. Maybe I'll flatten this whole area down to a little bit closer to that cave and build like a statue somewhere in here of an Allay, something to commemorate the Allays and their work, because obviously they have helped out, and they will help out a little bit more as well. They'll help me with resource gathering and stuff. I actually do really enjoy bringing them around, and I love hearing them sing and stuff whenever I'm chopping down trees or when mining this this cave out. Honestly, I would just give some of them cobblestone and then have them go collect the resources that I need, and I would just stand here. So it helped out quite a bit. But yeah, that's kind of the story where I want to go with that. So I'll keep touching up on this. Add some more amethyst crystals. Go get some of the spiky amethyst spikes. I don't know what to call them yet. Clear some things out. Just make it look a little bit better. Touch it up here and there. But so far, I'm really liking where this is going. Here is about close to the finished product. There might be a couple more things I could touch up, mostly with the ceiling. I think it's just very gray, so it might be helpful to add in some sort of green, some moss around here. But other than that, I think it looks really, really good. I'm excited about it. Got both our axolotls in there. I'll see if I can breed those guys up, because I need a couple more of those. I think the river looks really good. Might try to throw in some more dirt too. I just don't want to lose the stony cave effect, because I want people to know that it is a cave, you know. So that's I'm kind of hesitant to work on the roof, just because I want to stick with that cave look. I might still try to texture it a little bit more with some andesite or cobblestone or walls, things like that. But so far, I think it looks really, really fun. I love the pinks and purples together, the purples from the amethyst and even from the alliums, along with the pinks from the azalea flowers and these, what are these called, spore blossoms. I think it's working out pretty well. I think it's kind of a fun little project, little build. I think it looks natural enough. I think it looks like something you could find just in Minecraft, which could be good, could be bad. I think it's good. I definitely think it's really good. Could it be better? Maybe. Texturing is one of those things that I'm trying to work on, trying to improve myself on, so I might experiment around a little bit more with it just to see what else I could do. But so far, I think that's probably it. I think it's good to kind of leave there. I added some glowberries hanging from the ceiling. That adds a lot of life to the roof as well. Some more amethyst shards up there. I also threw in some grass blocks down here at the bottom. I think this texturing looks really good with the dark green and the light green. I think it fits super well. Plus, it blends the dirt from the river really well on the sides. So, super happy about that. And I love the addition of the alliums, too. I found a bunch of them in the Woodland Mansion, just like I found the Allays. So, I figured I'd throw them in here because I bet the Allays like the alliums. I mean, their names are pretty similar, I guess. But maybe that's why they ended up at the Woodland Mansion. Maybe that's what they were looking for. They were looking for the alliums. They were going to go see if they can have some, but then the pillagers weren't very nice to them. So, kind of a bummer. But, oh well. We have the alliums now, and the Allays are free. So we're here. Look at my cute little Allay cave. I'm pretty thrilled with this. I think only thing missing is this. Lighting. I guess I could try to hide some stuff underneath of the carpet. I could bring some glowstone in. That's not a bad idea. Just kind of give it that ambient light, I guess. No like visible light source, just kind of all tucked away and hidden away. I might fiddle around with that, but that's kind of that for this little cave. I'm excited for it. I think there's one more thing I wanted to work on today. Not necessarily a project, but there's a task I've been thinking about for a long time. But first I'm gonna need some fish. Okay, I've got the fish. Now we just need to go find the king. There he is, our king. Little kitty cat. This is one of my favorite variations of cats. Let me see, can I tame him from here? Does this work? This might be a little complicated with the water thing going on here, but you never know. Well, I forgot that cats don't take fall damage, so that works. I guess we got him down here. Oh, is he interested? He's not doing that little hunch thing. Nope. Okay. Try it again. Oh, here he comes. See, they keep coming over. Or at least he keeps coming over slowly, and he's not. We'll try to give him a couple fish, and we'll see if it works. Hey, we did it! We did it. There is our king. Look at that. How exciting. And his name shall be Midas. Okay, let's get him a gold color. There you go. Look at our king. All kingly. Midas with his gold eye and his blue eye. Yeah, look at how royal he is. Super cool. So yeah, he's going to be kind of the king of the castle. I might kind of change some of the themes to gold instead of like my purple. We'll see. We'll see what colors we want. But I want to give him like a throne room and stuff that's just covered in gold ore, and gold blocks and yellow carpet and things like that. So that would be pretty cool. But I think we're about at the end of this episode. Thank you, Sabers, and everybody else for watching this episode. We had some good progress. We freed some Allays, and we gave them a new home. I guess relocated them. We also met the king of our kingdom, Midas. Sorry this episode didn't come out last week. It took me a long time to get back from the Woodland Mansion. Not a week, but a couple days, enough days to kind of push it back. And then I just decided that I would upload at this weekend instead of a couple days into the week or something along those lines. So I apologize if there wasn't any upload last week, but hopefully we should be right back on track and back with it next week. But thank you so much for your patience, and thank you again for watching. Again, if you're new, subscribe and you'll be notified for all of my videos, and you can join our little community here on the channel. Thank you again for watching, and have a great week.